Hello, my name is Mary Valley. I'm one of the nurse clinicians here at Billings Clinic, and this is Jessie and Carly. They're both from therapy here at Billings Clinic, and we're going to show you today how to make protective equipment out of tablecloths. I'll give you just a short background of this. We were mandated to come up with the ability to educate over 1,200 people how to put protective equipment on correctly. Well, in order to preserve the actual equipment, we had to come up with an idea of what we could use for all of the staff members to demonstrate that they had that knowledge. So Mary Robertson, the head of our simulation lab, had this great idea that we would obtain enough of these tablecloths, plastic tablecloths that we got at a very inexpensive price. She created a pattern in order to cut them out of these tablecloths, and then we figured out how to get the pieces together and use them for demonstration. We have laid this out with the fold on the top and the fold on the center of the pattern so that when we cut it out, it would be in the right direction. So I'm going to cut this out. The pattern is laid to where the fold is on the fold and the shoulder fold is at the top. And we simply cut this out. Once it's cut out, it will look like this, but you must fold it and orient it the right way in order for the sides to be put together. So if you unfold it like this, and then what you'll need to do is to take the front or the back over at the shoulders and fold the front to the back, straightening up and aligning the edges, and then it will be ready to be put together front to back.
The next step, we're going to seal the edges. Now this process, we went through many stages of trial and error. First, we tried taping the edges, which that tended to fall apart too easily. Then we tried gluing, which that was also kind of messy and just didn't quite hold well. So we finally started doing the flat iron to help melt the edges together. And we'll show you that next. In order to seal the edges together with a flat iron, you're going to take a piece of parchment paper and fold it in half and place the edges of your gown in there and simply just quickly run the flat iron through and move all the way down. So you'll seal the edges from here, here, down the sides, and do that on both. And then after you're completed sealing the sides together, we're going to work on cutting the gown so you can actually wear it. So the first thing you're going to do is make a nice long slit up the back of the gown. And then you're going to need to create two ties. And we have found best that it's typically about 8 inches from the armpit. Works best. And then lastly, you'll need 2 thumb holes. So again, this is the back of the gown and it's face down. So we'll turn this over, twist a little piece and cut. And then you have a little thumb hole and you'll do on this side and over here. And then lastly, we'll show you how to fold these gowns. You mind helping here, Mary? So we'll tuck the arms in first and then fold in half again. Perfect. And then one more. And there you have a mock gown.
and once the gown is folded, then we would store them in the isolation cart that we would use to help people demonstrate the proper donning and doffing of their PPE. Over here, Carly is modeling the final product here. This was quite an experience for us, and this pandemic has caused us all to be a little more creative in our thought processes. So thank you, Carly and Jesse, and we hope you have a great day.